Now that we officially know Project Luminous is all about the High Republic era of Star Wars, I thought it would be interesting to look back at the past year or so of Star Wars content and pull out the little references that have already been made to the era because writers like Charles Soule and Vance Scott have been dropping little hints and teases fairly often. The first mention I can recall was back in April 2019, not long after Project Luminous was first teased. Vance Scott's audio drama, Dooku Jedi Lost, mentions a Jedi Padawan named Cleus Terradine from the High Republic era. He was expelled from the Jedi Order for some unknown reason. Maybe we'll get to see more from the character in Scott's upcoming High Republic comic. We do know that he discovered the Bogan collection of the Jedi, a hidden vault of dark side artifacts. Jedi Lost also mentions Jedi Master Trennis, a member of the Lost 20 who turned away from the Jedi Order. Keeve Trennis has been confirmed as a character in Scott's comic, so we could possibly see a member of the Order take issue with some of their decisions and choose to leave. More recently, Vance Scott mentioned the Nihil, the main villains of the High Republic in Star Wars Adventures issue 30. The main characters travel to a lost library that was said to have been destroyed by Nihil raiders hundreds of years before. That lines up with what we know about the Nihil, that they are basically space Vikings raiding and pillaging any planets that they choose. Charles Soule has written some small references to the High Republic in two of his comic series, the rebooted Star Wars run and The Rise of Kylo Ren. In the second issue of the Kylo Ren comic, Luke, Ben Solo, and Lor San Tekka travel to an old Jedi outpost that lore claims is from the High Republic era. He goes on to say it was a time of greatly expanded Jedi activity throughout the galaxy. Inside, they find Jedi and Sith holocrons along with kyber-powered weapons like the lightsaber rifle Jocasta Nu wielded in the Darth Vader comic. The third issue of the Kylo Ren comic also shows us the holocron of a Jedi that doesn't name herself, but looks an awful lot like one of the characters on the cover of Soule's upcoming book, Light of the Jedi. Soule has since confirmed that the two are one and the same, a Jedi named Avar Kriss. She calls the Padawan who opened her holocron Searcher, so maybe that's some sort of formal greeting in the High Republic. And finally, we jump over to Charles Soule's other comic, the main Star Wars run. There we see Rebel Commander Grek provide a small history lesson about Starlight Beacon. He says it was a huge space station placed in the center of the dark zones of the Outer Rim, which was dangerous to navigate at the time. It sent out a signal that helped travelers find their way. The Starlight Beacon is going to be central to Vance Scott's comic for sure, but will likely play into all of the other stories of the High Republic. I think we're going to see a very different galaxy at this point in time, with much of the Outer Rim left uncharted. And those are all the small story teases so far. They don't give us much, but in the absence of any real information, I still find them to be exciting as we prepare for this new era of Star Wars. Let me know if you caught any more in the comments. If you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and consider checking out our Patreon page. As always, thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.